Welcome back to Market Headline. The government has decided to continue the implementations of COVID-19 restrictions level 4, which was supposed to be ended on yesterday, which is Sunday, and the policy is extended to August 2nd, 2021. President Joko Widodo officially extends COVID-19 restrictions level 4 for another week, until Monday, August 2nd, 2021. He said that this decision was taken by considering health, economic, and social dynamics aspects.
Pertimbangkan aspek kesehatan, aspek ekonomi, dan dinamika sosial, saya memutuskan untuk melanjutkan penerapan PPKM level 4 dari tanggal 26 Juli sampai dengan 2 Agustus 2021.
As long as PPKM level 4 is in effect, restrictions are placed on a number of sectors, ranging from offices, education, shopping centers, restaurants, transportations, tourism, and arts and culture, to social activities. President Jokowi also claimed that PPKM has succeeded in improving the pandemic conditions in Indonesia.
Kita tahu saat ini sudah terjadi tren perbaikan dalam pengendalian pandemi Covid-19. Laju penambahan kasus, bor, dan positivity rate mulai menunjukkan tren penurunan seperti yang terjadi di beberapa provinsi di Jawa.
Even so, President Joko Widodo still asked the public to always be aware of the transmissions of the coronavirus, especially the dangerous Delta variant. IDX Channel reported. Who would have thought that a disease can last so much longer? And until now, Indonesia is still reporting new cases of this mutated virus. Throw back a little bit, the emergence of COVID-19 cases in Indonesia was officially announced on March 2nd, 2020. Now it has passed more than a year, and the COVID-19 cases have no sign to stop. The government itself has taken a policy to limiting the community activities to suppress the spread of COVID-19, starting from PSBB, PPKM, micro PPKM, emergency PPKM to PPKM level 4. And therefore, let's see the timeline in the next graphic. Here it is. For your we can see that the additional 2020, while the PPKM on January 2021. And moving on to the micro PPKM to January 2021, and the latest, the emergency PPKM by January 2021. And at the beginning, the government implemented the emergency COVID-19 social restrictions from July 3rd to 20. But then, when the spike in COVID-19 cases started to occur, it was extended with the term of COVID-19 social restrictions level 4 on July. And now, President Joko Widodo has decided to continue the implementations of COVID-19 emergency social restrictions level 4 until August 2nd. So let's see what it's all about in the next graphic. Here it is, the emergency COVID-19 social restrictions level 4 is all about. We can see the ease of some restrictions in here. That market that sells stable food can open with a strict health protocol. A market without stable food can open up to 3 p.m. with only 50% of the capacity, while the small outlets can open up until 9 p.m. and the food stalls can open up until 8 p.m. with 20 minutes of visiting duration. Director of Central of Economic and Law Studies, Bima Yudhistira, said that the extensions of the implementations of emergency COVID-19 social restrictions was a big risk for Indonesia economy. This saw a decline in the turnover of businesses actors during the emergency COVID-19 social restrictions, reaching 80% up to 90%. However, the relaxations of the emergency COVID-19 social restrictions is considered not to have a major impact on business actors due to low purchasing power. This great pressure has an impact on the community, including the workers. And previously, the Central Statistics Agency, or BPS, recorded that there were around 19 million workers affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. So let's see the detail in the next graphic. Here it is. We can see a bunch of working group that has affected by the pandemic, which we can see in August 2020, the number reached around 29 million people that are affected by pandemic of COVID-19. While in the February 2021, which was the latest data that produced by Central Statistics of Indonesia, which is on February 2021, the working age group that affected by pandemic reaching 19.1 million people. So the COVID-19 has brought disruptions to the employment sector. Data from the Central Statistics Agency, as of August 2020, there were around 29.1 million workers, or around 14.28% of the total working age populations affected by the pandemic. And the majority experienced reduced working hours and reduced wage and lost their jobs or were unemployed. So let's see the detail in the next graphic. We can deep down more about the employment during the pandemic. So we can see through your screen on August 2020, the unemployment rate. We can see that there are 2.56 million people were unemployed. While in February 2021, the number got lower to be 1.62 million people that are unemployed. And the government has also prepared a number of programs to mitigate the impact of COVID-19 on the employment sector. The total budget allocation for this year's COVID-19 handling and national economic recovery program is around 744 trillion rupiah. And recently, the government has also relaunched the provisions of the wage subsidies for workers affected by the emergency COVID-19 restrictions. The subsidy is given to workers with the wage of 3.5 million rupiah in the PPKM level 4. The provisions of the wage subsidies is expected to reduce the potential for layoffs, maintain business sector and people's purchasing power. Yes, we hope that current emergency COVID-19 restrictions level 4, though it sounds so intense, but hopefully that the government has loosed some points so it can maintain the business sector. By meaning of that, it can also maintain Indonesia's worker. Stay with us because market headlines will be right back after this quick break.